What is up, my friends? It's Edward Tomilloso, your Honda Man Internet Sales Manager here at Honda of Santa Maria. And today, I will be hopefully helping you out if you're trying to decide between the 2016 Honda Civic Coupe, the Sedan, or the 17 Hatchback. So again, the reason I'm doing this is so hopefully you can make the best decision of where your hard-earned money is going to go if you've committed to one of the 10th generation Honda Civics. So before I begin, I just wanted to let you know I do sell cars here at Honda of Santa Maria. So if you come to this dealership, ask for me when you get here. And then last, I am going to SEMA, so stay tuned, definitely subscribe. I get to go check out the Type R. First time on America's soil. All right, back to the coupe, sedan, or the hatchback. Let's start with the coupe. We all know practicality isn't the primary buying motive for somebody who is considering the coupe model. So what I want to do in this video is I'm going to hop in the back seats of both. I'm going to talk about trunk space as well. I will start off by saying these cars all get the same comparable features. The dimensions are a little bit different. That's where you'll see the differences. Let's start with width. All 10th generation Honda Civics are 70.8 inches wide. In terms of length, that is where they differ. The longest of the Civics is the sedan. The second by about a half an inch would be the hatchback, and then the shortest is the coupe, coming in at 176.9 inches. In terms of height, the sedan is about an inch taller than the coupe. The sedan is 55.7 inches from the ground up. And they all have the same wheelbase of 106.3 inches. As I'm filming this, Honda hasn't released official passenger volume specifications, but they did for the sedan and the coupe. The coupe gives you 88.6 cubic feet of passenger volume, while the sedan gives you 95 cubic feet of passenger volume. Again, the hatchback is not yet officially expressed, but I'm guessing it's somewhere in the 100 to 105 cubic feet of passenger volume. I will be jumping into the back seats to show you the differences in headroom on these cars, but before we do, another consideration people think of when they are looking at the 10th generation Civic is styling, and that is all personal preference. With the 10th generation Civic, I think they all look good. But the differences are, on the sedan and the coupe, you still will get that chrome on the grille. On the hatchback, you'll get it in black. The wheels on the sedan will be aluminum alloy without any tints to it, but on the hatchback it is tinted black. Before I jump into the back seats of these cars, I just wanted to mention this color here is the Aegean Blue Pearl, so hopefully you get a good idea of what it looks like in video format. So as you know, a big consideration when choosing the coupe, the sedan, or the hatchback will be rear headroom. So if you're one of those people who really care about the people who are riding with you, go with the bigger space, which would be the hatchback. If you don't care and you don't mind how much headroom they have, go with the coupe. You'll be styling. So let me jump in. I'm 5'8". I'm gonna jump into the sedan and we'll get a good idea of how much room I have. Here's my leg room. This is set to my height up front. It could actually go back a little bit more. And I have, let's say, extra 2.5 inches, 2 inches, maybe 3 inches above my head. So that's the sedan. Very comfortable in here. All of them will have your center armrest. All right. Now I'm gonna jump into the hatch, which should be a bit bigger. So here's my headroom on the hatch. So I think it looks like about another inch worth of headroom over the sedan. I can definitely feel it. The slope comes a bit farther back than it does on the sedan. and that's because it does have a higher roof line on the back. My legroom is great as well, and like I mentioned, center armrest. Last but not least, I'm gonna jump into this coupe. All right. So definitely not as much headroom. If I were to tuck all the way back, my head can touch. I guess if I was really straight posture, but when I'm just relaxed, I can feel my hair touching the top of the headliner. But that's the difference. Is I'm gonna actually fold this back, but still the legroom is great. I still have the spot under where I could put my feet. But so that's the consideration, is how much space you have in the back for your passengers. And now the trunks. Before I go into the cargo capacity of the sedan, coupe, and the hatchback, I did want to say I'm not really going to go into performance specifications or anything on these cars. They're all going to be the same. If you want to see something that goes more in depth on an overall review of the vehicle, I did just do a hatchback review. I'll leave the link below in the description, and I'll put it at the end of this video. So let's get back to this cargo room here. Starting off with the coupe, you do get 11.9 cubic feet of cargo volume on the EX models and above. On the LXP, you get 12.1 cubic feet inside of this trunk. For the sedan, you get 15.1 cubic feet of storage space. If you opt for the touring trim level, you will get 14.7. But I drive one of these and I find it is ample storage space. And now for the biggest of the 10th generation Civic family, the trunk space that you get on the hatchback is 25.7 cubic feet with the back seats folded up. And if you were to fold these seats forward, you would give yourself an additional amount of room with 46.7 cubic feet from the back to the front. And it's actually 52 inches from the driver's seat all the way back to the rear bumper. All right, now that I went over the cubic feet in terms of numbers, they're just numbers. So it'll really help to see what this can fit. Unfortunately, I don't have my suitcases here, but I do have Johnny. Johnny's a sales consultant here, and he's gonna help me out. So this will be fun seeing him climb into these trunks. He's agreed to doing it. He's not doing it against his will.
Unfortunately, I am.
He's gonna jump into all three of them in the trunk. Coupe first.
So get in. Add the things I do for you.
All right. And then we'll do the hatch.
Oh, dude, I could sit in this one easily. I can lay in it too.
Johnny says that he can sit in it, lay in it, super comfy.
I like this one. I like the hatch the most. Why? Because it has the most space. The less cramped.
And now the sedan.
Sedan ain't bad though. I can have some company. And just so you know, there's a lever in the sedan and the coupe that helps you escape. In the hatch, there's no lever, but you can just pull this little handle and escape through the doors. So you're good. I don't know from experience, I'm just basing it off of what Ed said.
All right, guys, hopefully this video helped you out. If you are trying to choose between the coupe, the sedan, or the hatchback. And again, I do sell cars here at Honda of Santa Maria. If you are in the market and you come to this dealership, you can ask for me and I can help you out. And again, I will be going to SEMA November 2nd through the 4th, 2016, and I get to check out the Type R in person. So I'm super excited about that. And then on the 14th of November, there will be the LA Auto Show, and I'm trying to make it to that as well. That's where they're gonna release information about the Civic Si 2017. Super stoked for that. If you guys wanna see those and you haven't subscribed, subscribe now so that you can see all my latest videos. I appreciate the support. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Bye for now.